Hello, welcome to episode number 55 of Just My Opinion. And this episode is entitled Finally. Due to the recent indictment of former President Donald J. Trump. This has been a long time in the making, with several investigations and probes into Donald Trump and his organization. Several investigations that have led to prison time, arrests, and indictments of several key advisors, of cabinet members, and business associates of the former president. There's been so many probes and numerous probes, it's hard to keep up with. He's the only president of the United States that's been impeached twice. He's beaten both of the impeachments twice. He's beaten them and was able to maintain office. I did a podcast back called Mr. Untouchable. It was about Donald Trump. How everybody around him seems to go to jail or bite the bullet. But Donald Trump always gets. He never get indicted. He never go to prison. So I labeled him Mr. Untouchable. Maybe finally his alleged criminal ways are catching up to him with this grand jury indictment in Manhattan. This indictment surrounds alleged payments of porn star Stormy Daniels due to an affair that they had, and he didn't want it to get out during the 2016 presidential election. Well, I'm not here to pass judgment. I just have an opinion. I don't know if Mr. Trump is guilty or innocent, but this was a long time coming. Here's a person name that's been surrounded in controversy and to several investigations into him and several of his associates that went to prison, including his former lawyer, Michael Cohen. And here it is, 2023. Almost 3 years after he's left office. My opinion, I'm going to be frank and I'm going to be honest. I'm not a Donald Trump fan. I didn't like him as president. I didn't vote for him. But I believe this move is politically motivated. I believe the powers that be, aka the Democrats, want to get him out the 2024 presidential election. I believe they feel as though he's a threat and he possibly could win. Because nobody seen him winning in 2016. I definitely did not see that. So I believe this is politically motivated. We're talking about a crime that allegedly took place in 2016 and we're indicting somebody in 2023 for it. Wow. Wow. He's been embroiled in several probes, from the January 16th probe to the Russia probe. So many investigations surrounding his name. They dragged his name through the mud and he came out clean. Maybe this time some dirt or some stain may get on his clothing. This is big news because never in history of the United States has a president or a former president has been criminally charged. Ex-president or sitting president. Several of his key cabinet members have went to prison. Like I said, his former lawyer went to prison. The head of the Trump organization has been found guilty and went on trial facing charges. And now they have the head honcho, the kingpin, the don, the boss. None other than the president himself. Now, do I believe he's going to face any jail time? No. Do I believe they want to prohibit his running for the presidency? Yes. This man named, I think they're trying to tie him up in legal problems so he cannot concentrate on running and campaigning for the presidency. Or he can go forward with his presidential campaign. Here's a guy that incited a riot on July 16th. That the result was people lost their lives and damage to the nation capital. But yet he the law and order president. This man if these violent charges may state, that's heard on tape, asking the Secretary of State of the state of Georgia, I need 11,007 votes. This is what I need. So he can win that state and possibly overturn the 2020 presidential election. And through all of this, he stood tall, his name stood clean. Here's a guy that allegedly and possibly colluded with Russia during the 2016 election, presidential election. And through all that, nothing state. I applaud the Manhattan District Attorney for having the backbone, the fortitude, and the will to go forward with an indictment, to press charges. Besides, he's one of the most powerful men in the world. He's a former president, he's a billionaire, and an influential businessman. And for him to send a message of you're not above the law, the same law that applies to me and you applies to him as well. Do I believe it's politically motivated? Definitely. Politics always rears its ugly head of things in these nature. Finally, he'll get his day in court. Maybe not for all of the troubles and all of the problems that he was involved in, but maybe for this one. Maybe for this one, he'll be found guilty or innocent. I'm not here to pass judgment. I'm not here to say whether he's guilty or innocent. That's for the court and the jury of his peers to decide. Just the fact that he can't, that he can go to trial, show the nation that our justice system works. And we do hold everyone accountable for his or her crimes. I do believe it's politically motivated. I believe it has some merit, though, in all of this. But finally, maybe someone or some of these people can get justice. He should be held responsible, in my opinion, for the January 6th riots. He riled up the crowd. He was slow sending the National Guard. He put his vice president's life, the lives of congressmen, policemen, and everyone in danger that day. For this he escapes. Paying off a porn star? We're going to bring charges against you. So this has been following episode 55 of Just My Opinion. Also, you can catch me on Radio Public, Spotify, Google, Amazon Music, at Derek Bullock, Just My Opinion. Thanks for your support. I appreciate and I love y'all for your support. Thank you.